Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ventonwyn Estate. There's out of character. There's no multiplayer this week because we didn't have time to record it. We couldn't get it all organized, so we're doing Ventonwyn this weekend instead. As you can see, we're down at the shop. We have a few bits of new equipment. I'll get to that in a moment. But first things first, we have to sell this trailer because it doesn't work the way that I want it to work. So let's sell that off. Let's get rid of the notes mod. There we go. So the new equipment. This is all rented, by the way. We have... Oh, except the weight. We'll get to that in a minute. We have an Arcusin Forstack 812. This is going to be an FS17, by the way. Which is why I've got it. We're going to be stacking up the bales in field 26 later on. We also have a TAM weight. This is going to be useful because we're sending Quentin off in our T-dub. And he's going to be doing silage for us. We're going to have to set him up for that. And we've got a Flegel transport trailer that is literally only going to be used to transport the Profi hopper around and any other lawn care equipment we have. So, let's get on with the show, why don't we? Do I have the... I had the handbrake off. Now it's on. Now it's off. Let's get on with the show! Quentin's first up today. We are bringing his tractor. He's actually waiting down at the BJ for us. And we're going to demonstrate what we want him to do. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to try it. So, out of character, yes, we're going to use Courseplay to sell the silage, because there's like 300... There's a ridiculous amount there. And I don't want to be spending the next 2 or 3 days trying to sell it off camera at night. I'm just moving things on my desk because I've just realised I need the joystick temporarily. I also need to move my keyboard in a moment. I should have arranged my desk for this in preparation, but I didn't. That was me moving a can of Pepsi in front of the camera, so that screwed things up. Hopefully it's still... No, it's not happy at all. It is in no way pleased by this. I'm gonna have to try and reset track at. It's still not happy. I wonder is it that it's at a funky angle. Whoa, okay. It's picking up something it shouldn't be. I'm gonna have to turn it off for today, it seems. It's a bit of a shame. So I'll be using the mouse to look around. And this traffic is actually kind of in the way. There we go. Now, for the first time in a while... Whoops. For the first time in a while... I'll keep pressing space when I'm going for Alt. We're going to bring up the HUD. And select this. The reason we got the HUD up is because we need it to do our Courseplay course. So we're going to record it with the bucket like this. Let's see. Ah, yes, I changed where Courseplay is. There we go. Actually going to set it to the correct button there. So we're going to start our course recording here. We're going to do this in third person. Third person, not bucket cam. And for those of you who didn't know, to set up a bucket course in Courseplay, you need a few waypoints to be set. One at the beginning of the silo. This needs to be a bit higher. One at the end to mark the end of the loading area. You can start reverse driving as well. Just reverse out of the silo. I don't think this needs to be a waypoint. Go forward driving again. And the final waiting point is right here. And again, a bit of reverse driving. And this can be our end point right here. So now we need to set up the bucket. We'd fill an empty shovel. And our loading position is going to be this. So we'll just set that. Our transport position gonna be like this. Our pre-unload gonna be this one. And our unloading position is gonna be this. We'll turn on stop and go loading, and we'll watch Quentin go. We're gonna hop out here just so it looks a bit more legit. Quentin is mildly confused, maybe. No, he's on the way, he's on the way. That doesn't look too good there, though. Will he close the arms? Does this even work with course play? Why is it not picking up silage? Does this thing not pick up silage? Have I got the wrong bucket on this loader? Well, there goes that plan. So on to plan B, which something's not happy and is making a noise, which is going to be requiring me to move my keyboard slightly. There we go. Because I'm going to need access to the keyboard. Yeah, something's not happy with this thing. In any case, we're going to head down to field 26 over here. And what we're going to do in field 26, I've just realised what the issue with Trackat was. So this might work now. Did I press Control Space A? I suppose I don't need to... Yeah, the issue with Trackat was I had it angled wrong. So in we go. Now this thing's going to stack up 4 bales all nicely for us. Whoa, okay. Now that way is an issue, okay. So let's see. That is all set up. It's actually better for me to do this out of cab anyway, so I'm going to turn Trackat off. There we go. Whatever that whirring is, I can't stop it. Yeah, I actually can't stop it. I wonder, is it something to do with the Ford? No, it is something to do with this, and I'm not entirely sure what. That's irritating. So all we do with this is we drive into the bale. We align it with the bale in the first place. Drive in. We grab it and lift it. This is in fact the way that it works in reality. You lift the bale up and hold it there, and then you find your next bale, line it up. I'm not too great with this because I haven't had much practice, and by not much practice I mean none. And you release your bale, drop it down, grab it again, bring it back up. So now we got 2 bales. And we're going to stack the bales up near the entrance of the field because we are going to get a bale trailer in the near future. And we're going to bring the bales all off down like that. It's just going to make it easier to load up the trailer if we have nice stacks of bales. That wasn't fully grabbed. This may cause issues now. It's not fully grabbing the bottom bale for some reason. Gonna do it now? Yes, it is. So this, you know, this is done occasionally, not very frequently. I haven't seen any of these in real life, but this is done just to make sure that the bales are. Come on, you know you want to go in there, bale. This one bale is not behaving. Is it the other bales are stopping it? The other bales appear to be stopping this one bale from going in. Never mind. And now we got all 4 bales. We'll just grab it at the bottom here for easy transport. Pop that bale out of the way real quick. We don't need to actually have the grabber on, it's just a convenience thing. Release the grab, open up the gate at the back, and it'll release the bales first. Now we close the gate again, and we start over. It's a nice little method of cleaning the bales up. I know it's not an auto stacker per se, because there is a lot of manual work involved, including trying to get the bales in the first place. Come on. This one bale is just not... Nope, it's not... That one bale has decided it doesn't want to go in. That's fine. So all of our plans are kind of ruined today because Quentin's bucket doesn't work. Because I was hoping to get the silage being sold by him nice and quickly, so that we can move on to doing this and get money in while we're doing it. I'll fix that off camera in between now and the next episode, which I'm going to record probably immediately after this one. You can see it's like 9:15 at night. And this is being recorded yesterday, just to show how completely disorganized I am this weekend. This is recorded last night. So yeah, I'm very, very highly organized as always. And I do have plans for the second video today. Or not the second video today, but the video for tomorrow as well. It will also be on Ventonwyn. This is going to be the replacement for the multiplayer this week. Because I don't want to have a day where you have no videos up from me and just a stream. I know that you guys enjoy the streams, but, you know, the videos are just as important to me. And this time we'll drive off without grabbing. You can see the grabber is still up and in the released position. Now the joy of this thing is, while we can't get perfect stacks, it does allow us to work with the bales in a nice easy manner. Like that. And we do have 100 bales in this field, so I won't be doing it all on camera. There will be a lot of off-camera work involved here. This is just to show the start of it, really. And give you guys a fully commentated Ventonwyn video this week. Because I know the other ones have had time lapses. So in terms of what's been going on since you guys were last here, obviously we've cleared away from the yard that we mowed. Unfortunately, it is grown again, which is annoying. We are looking into more mowers, which is why we're selling the silage. And in fact, in the next video, we have a lot of compost that can be sold. That's going to be a thing that we'll need to do. The garden centre told us, hey, we really need compost right now. We're willing to pay you bonus. So right now, if I just check real quick, there is a great demand for compost. It's somewhere down here. I don't know why this has so many things. And the compost is currently selling for 1,650 euros per ton. Ooh, I forgot to release. That's the thing you can do as well, is you can completely forget to release the grabs. I am a genius, I swear. So in the next video we'll be sending off compost, making lots and lots of money that way. We'll hopefully be getting the silage sold off at the same time. We won't be interfering with Quentin when he's doing that, because there's no need for us to do that. Just lower off the... I wonder, is it easier if I grab the bale? It is in fact easier if I grab the bale. Can I move this into this position here so that I can put this in between the other two stacks? I can! Oh, that's incredibly convenient. So there we go, we'll release the grab, release the bales, and close the door behind us, and get working on picking up even more bales. I wonder, can we pick up bales with this thing in the effectively the closed position? No, clearly not. However, that is really nicely aligned. There we go. We'll grab and raise. And there's another couple of bales here. And, you know, we're picking up all the bales close to the entrance, which we could do last, or we could do it first. You know, it really depends on how I want to do this. And because I want to show you guys this thing in action quite a lot, it's easier to pick up the ones near the entrance of the field, where we're going to be stacking them anyway. So this is something you will be able to use in Farming Simulator 17. There is a mod available at the moment. I'll put it into the mod list as soon as I'm finished recording tomorrow's video. So by the time this goes up, you guys will be able to download it. It's on Mod Hoster. It's a really, really nice little mod. It works pretty much perfectly. This is the bale that's been having a hissy fit with me this entire time, isn't it? So let's try and grab this one as well. And it's still having a bit of a hissy fit. Nope, it's decided it wants to go. So let's put this stack right in beside the one that's currently at the back. This is going to take a bit of precision-ish driving. There we go, kind of. Those bales do not look stable. Release that. Drive off. Close the gate. Start working on collecting more bales. So that's that segment of the field. It's a small enough segment, but that's that completely emptied. Let's lower down the grabs. And start grabbing these bales. That was some good driving right there. We'll grab the one immediately to our right next. You can see it's starting to look, the field is starting to look neater already. We're just going to ignore the crop that's here. If and when I buy field 26, I'll be cultivating it under anyway. I won't be doing ploughing in this series, but there's a reason behind that. I plan on doing a lot of ploughing in 17. A lot of it. I plan on setting the game up so that I have to. So we're making, I would say, solid progress. I wouldn't say we're making good, quick progress because of the nature of this mod, but we are making very solid progress through the field. Still quite a lot of bales to go, however, so it's not going to be, you know, a one video thing. Or it will be a one video thing, it's just not something that I will get completed in this video. In terms of what's been going on in Ventonwyn, not a whole lot. As I already said, we moved the landscape equipment away. I've just realised this is probably best if I raise it, because that pulls the bales off the ground. I know it's not very legit having it 4 bales high and raising it off the ground, but it means it's a lot easier to drive. And we can just drop the bales in a second before we... there we go. Before we unload them. Let's put the bales down now. Release the grab. Unlock the gate. There we go. So the bank is quite happy with us because we paid off our loan with them. The Mafia, not so much. They're getting a bit impatient. They want a payment soon. I'm claiming we don't have any money, which, as you can see, isn't exactly true. Luckily, they don't watch these videos for whatever reason. They don't watch these videos, so they don't know about this. But they're not particularly impressed with the amount of time I'm taking to pay them. Quentin is completely clueless about all this, as usual. Because when did Quentin ever know anything? Quentin knows nothing about this. This is me dealing with him. I'm dealing with him now. He's kind of told him to talk to me because I'm in charge of all the money, which I really appreciate that, Quentin. He's also told them about the landscaping farm, which I also appreciate. So now not only are the entire farm's equipment in trouble, but the equipment that I bought for myself is as well. And my Land Rover, which is concerning to say the least. Can I get this bale in? No. I probably can if I just reverse real quick and attack it again from a slightly different angle. Yes. So let's grab this, lift it up. That didn't look very legit, but it worked. One thing I will say about the Forstack that's in 17 is it'll only carry 3 bales, which is good because most of the time you wouldn't want to stack them any more than 3 high. Downside is it's going to mean a lot more driving than you maybe would want. Quentin is still very happy with his what he thinks is a John Deere that's just a repainted hot pink Massey Ferguson for whatever reason. Not entirely sure why he still thinks it's a John Deere, considering I was at the yard earlier and I remembered we have a John Deere baler. And that ain't hot pink. He has been convinced that the tractor he bought is a John Deere and it is 100% legitimate. I'm pretty sure it's a repainted Massey Ferguson 698 that somebody stuck John Deere stickers on. I don't know why they've painted it hot pink though. That's really confusing me. That's the confusing thing. I might use it. I'll see how it. I'll see if it can work anything on the farm, and if it can, I'll probably use it. In fact, I might use it tomorrow to, well, later on today to move the compost around. That was a terrible lineup. I'll probably use it later today to move the compost. That might be a good idea. Plans. Because I know for a fact it can pull the trailer that can load that I'll be loading the compost into. It'll just be loaded into the landscaping trailer, and the T-Dub has will doesn't at the moment, but it will. I may use the T6 instead for the silage, because that thing is a bit heavier. I'm concerned, however, at the fact that I can't load silage with that bucket. I'm not entirely sure why. I could have sworn it said it could as well, which is the more concerning thing. There we go. But yeah, we need to make money in quickly. The garden centre really helping us at the moment. They don't realise they are, but they are. By having, by being willing to pay more. And out of character, no, I did not manipulate that. I was fast forwarding time through the night off camera, and it just popped up. Hey, there's a great demand at the garden centre for compost. That's not something I rigged. It's something that legitimately, genuinely happened because the compost soil, the way that it works, it seems to be an increased chance of great demands for whatever reason. Which, I'm not going to complain about it. And the great demands are always worth going for. Just gonna decide to pick up the bales? No. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up this bale. Unless I can hook it just right here. Come on. Come on, little bale, you know you want to do this. There we go. Let's pick up all the bales again. Bring them over to our little stacking area. I know there's a big gap in between the stacks, and that could and probably will cause problems, but it's something I can't really avoid too much. There we go. Well, that wasn't what I'd planned, but it worked. I accidentally dropped them from a height. So, I've got plenty of work left to do today. On the farm. So I'm going to leave you guys here. We'll continue off camera. The camera off, with the drone away, and all that kind of stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do hit the like button. If you're new and you want to see more, do hit subscribe. If you, if you want to see some other games, do check out my other videos, because there are more than just Farm Sim there. But for today, I'm going to say, I've been RainbowDave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Ventonwyn Estate. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.